Hi, I'm Jason and I'm 47 and this is my story. June 2013, I was cycling around Olympic Park and I did about 30 Ks on my bike and came to a halt. I had a huge pain across my chest and didn't realise that I was actually having a heart attack until about probably 4 hours after that happened. Went to hospital and they told me I had a heart attack. Had a stent put in, and then 6 months after that happened, to the day almost, I was at home on my sofa, a little bit like this, and had a sudden cardiac arrest where my wife and my son Ollie, gave me CPR and kept me alive, and I had a defibrillator put in, which got today. I don't remember anything about what happened that day or the event, but apparently what happened, I was literally I was on the sofa watching TV and I was talking to Anna, my wife, and the next thing that she said something to me and I didn't respond, and she said it again, didn't respond, and I was just unconscious on the sofa. So she started, obviously rang 000 and gave me CPR. And Ollie, my son, and Anna took it in turns to administer CPR on me. The pain was, and it was. I mean, when you say pain, it's not like a pain it's a pain that you can manage or you can deal with. It's a pain that, it's not like a shooting pain. It was literally like somebody was just had got you in a big bear hug and was just squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. And I just thought I pulled a muscle. I did have, actually, when I drove my car home, I did have my left arm was tingling and numb. That was, but again, didn't register that I was having a heart attack. My wife and my son had never done a first aid course. I think Ollie had maybe done something at school, but the ambulance responder that was on the other end of the line, because my wife had the phone on loudspeaker and she was actually telling her what to do, and they just said, so she was giving her instructions over the phone while I was led on the floor, and they were both just taking it in turns to do CPR on me until the ambulance crew turned up. Having the stent put in, because I was conscious through that, and then talking to the doctor who was doing that, and he was showing me the films on the screen, and I could see my artery, and then I could see that it was blocked, and then when he pushed the stent in, I could see all the blood flow going back into the artery. So that probably hit home the most, that is actually my heart, and I could see that what had happened to it. From a mental point of view as well, I think I've definitely become stronger mentally, although it has affected me. But I think obviously I can't do the exercise that I used to, but I still do walking. I still actually do running to a certain extent, what I can do from what my cardiologist tells me. I still try and keep as active as possible, eat healthily, no salt, the usual things that you should do after you've had something like this. From from my cardiologist, and what he says is that I can still lead a normal life. I just need to make adjustments to that life, and that means watching what I eat, watching the exercise that I do, just generally being healthy and keep taking my medication. Before the event happened, I'd never had a cholesterol test. I'd never had. I'd honestly give it no thought at all to my heart condition, because I was fit and healthy, and I was 44 years old when it happened. So it can happen to anybody. So but I'm more aware now of what, every year I'd have a cholesterol test. Ollie, my son, he has a cholesterol test once a year now. So I think, and just really monitoring what you eat and do your exercise, and just look after yourself. My wife tells me I should slow down, but I have a conscious effort to not do what I was doing maybe 5 years ago, whereas I was running a pretty intense business 5 years ago. I actually, after it happened, actually ended up selling that business, and then trying to take a step back. So I believe that I do need to take a step back. I've always been fit, or tried to keep myself fit, healthy, cycle, used to run, play golf, eat healthily. So it was a shock when it happened. Looking back, for me, I think if I could relive before the event happened, I would take a bigger interest in my possibility that I would be a candidate to have a heart attack. Maybe I should have asked my parents whether there was a history of heart disease in my family. Maybe I should have gone and get my cholesterol checked. They're all the things that you could probably do to raise your own awareness around early signs that you could possibly be a candidate to have a heart attack. Honestly, I think it's not sort of now, it's maybe the next 10 years. And for me personally, I think probably what the Heart Research Institute are doing in 10 years' time is going to benefit me as I grow, hopefully older, to especially with the 3D bioprinting and stuff like that. I think that's amazing. I think that will probably benefit me in my older days. If you survive a cardiac arrest, you get an award from the New South Wales Ambulance Service, and I've got one. So I think they give it to everybody who survived a cardiac arrest. So it's a little memento to remind me of what happened.